Well, good morning and welcome to another vlog. About a month on since my last one. Yeah, well, you know, lockdown isn't doing us any favours when it comes to allowing us to go places that motivate us to get out and do photography, but you know, a lot has been said about what's on your doorstep. And I thought, well, sod it, you know, stop moping at home, moaning that you can't drive 20 miles to where you want to get to take some shots, and just explore a bit further what you've got on your doorstep. And this wood that I'm here this morning is actually not far at all from where I live. In fact, it's always been a place that I've never really paid much attention to. I had a quick look at it on Google Maps and it looks alright. It's just full of mixture of pine and an old oak and sycamore, I think, but very busy wood. But I just thought, well, what the hell here? Just come and explore it. It's literally, you know, a few miles from my doorstep and I've never really been here. So I thought, well, what the hell? Let's have a go. So this morning I am going to wander around this wood just on the off chance that, you never know, there might be a surprise or two. We'll see. Seems to be a lot of hazel coppice in here, which I've always found quite intriguing, but never really felt as though it could make a shot that would look appealing. But yeah, I just like the, you know, the way the number of branches splay up from the bottom, but it's very messy. I do like the light base of the trees there, where the leaves have fell and they're turning a very white colour, and then you've got some green moss on the base of the trees. Looks quite nice, but hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh. Oh my word. You wait till you see this. I didn't expect this. I'll have to take you in here and show you. Oh, now this could be interesting. Well, even more interesting if I go arse over. There we go, made it. Wow, take a look at this. Straight, uniform beech trees. Wow, this could be interesting. There's a whole, it's just a small little area here that's completely planted with these beech trees. Uniform lines and shapes, straight down. Wow. I don't think this morning is the morning for a shot, if I'm honest. Well, apart from just a capture shot, just as a record of what they look like. But yeah, can imagine this place in some fog and mist. Some real uniformity in these, which is nice. So, oh yes, can come back here without a doubt. I do like this. Well, there you go. There's one surprise down already. Never expected that. There's a area right at the very end you won't be able to see that's opening, and I think the sun sets that side, so that's the west. So if we had some really nice warm evening light coming through, casting some light on the base there, that would look nice as well maybe. So yeah, definitely one to explore, but it's not a bad start at all. Right, now I've got to get back across this ditch without falling in, so I'll catch you in a sec. This is quite interesting here. There's a pine at the end of this little trackway that's been cleared. Looks as though there's some logging and clearing going on here. You can see the orange dots on the trees that they've got marked for clearance, I assume. And this one here has got his little red dot on, so bless him. But I just quite like the way it sits at the end of this path here, and it's got a little bit of shape to it. It splays off in three, a bit like a tuning fork, or just a fork, because it's got three, not two. Trouble is, as I say, the conditions aren't really right for it this morning. It's just flat. And flat is good, but there's no light at all, so it is just very flat. But yeah, it's a shame. And looks as though he's not going to be around much longer either, so even more of a shame, but never mind. We'll see what else we can find. I've certainly set myself a challenge here this morning. This is a real difficult wood to shoot. It's so messy, and of course this time of year it's just full of open bracken, all similar colour trees. There's no real colour contrast going on. Although this area here, so the edge of the forest is here, and it's obviously bringing some light in, and that's the trouble this morning. There's no light at all. Really flat. There's a little bit of drizzle, but yeah, there's no light. So I thought that this area on the edge of the forest with the light coming in might be useful, and I don't know, but I quite like the colours here because you've got some greens, and the pine trees with the spindly branches coming off. Yeah, I don't know, it's really, really hard. This is really testing me this morning. But this is the only area I've found so far, and I've been walking around for about an hour, that I can really see a slither of potential. And I don't really know what it is. I think, as I say, it's just the greens, which is not the most attractive colour, clearly, but I don't know. There is you won't be able to see it from where you are, but there's a tree here, pine tree here, that's real covered in green. It's not, well, I suppose it is moss, but a real deep green colour. And there's a thinner one there with three behind it that I might be able to go in really close and do something with that. It'd just be so much nicer if we can get some light hitting the side. Yeah, very hard, very, very hard. Plenty of munkjack around here. Loads keep popping the little white backsides out, running away. I don't know. It's starting to rain now. I might give it a go. Well, I've decided to give it a go. It's not going to be the most exciting image in the world, but I do think it probably works. You'll see I've brought the tripod out today. I thought, what the hell, hey? Give me a bit of exercise in the arms as well as the legs. So I've got the tripod extended very high because I'll probably end up doing more of a pano crop to this, just to cross from left to right using the thinner, brighter branch on my left third, and then dying away in the distance with the other trees that are not really catching the light but have got that green colour to them. Let me just jump into camera and just show you how I frame this up. So this is the view inside the camera. It's a slightly different crop within the camera, so it's not exactly the same composition, but if I just show you what I mean. So we've got these two little thin spindly trees on the left, which I quite like actually, and then this prominent tree here which is brighter than the rest, and then the other trees just fall off into the distance. So yeah, I think it works. As I say, I'll probably do a sort of pano crop across here, cut this bottom out. I think that will probably work better. But yeah, no, I think it works. So yeah, that's one. We'll see what it looks like when I get back, and I'll let you see it now. Now, I'm sure there's a shot here somewhere, but again, I don't think it's probably going to be today. I really like this fallen tree here. I like the way it bends round and then across the top, and then there's a tiny tree in the distance you can see over there, a smaller tree, and it frames it quite nicely. I'm actually getting some light coming through now. The trouble we've got in this scene is it's just so busy in the background, and it needs the fog or the mist to separate it, because you know, with these conditions I just don't think it'll work. But I think there's a composition here, definitely using that frame of that tree. Maybe in the spring, some spring mist when the bracken starts to die off and there's some young shoots that are coming through, bit of life on the floor maybe. But yeah, there's definitely a shot here to come back to. Good to see silver birch. Oh, red kites. 3 red kites. Wow. Can you see them? Probably can't because they've gone there. Just over the side, 3 red kites flying over. Look what they're nesting in here. They're flying over the top of the canopy. Oh, 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 oh. You see? You see? Probably can't see, can you? Oh, look, there he is, here he is. See him up there? No. Right, so I think this will probably be my last shot of the morning. I've wandered around this wood for quite some time, and I think I'm overdue my exercise for the day, so I'm going to head back. But I've taken just one last shot here. I've just taken it before I'm talking to you, and it's a split silver birch, splayed out from left to right with the branches. It's a nice simple shot, nothing too special. It'll probably be a square crop, I would think. I'm visualising it as a square crop, but you never know. But no, it's a nice enough shot. There's nothing in the background, so it's sorry. There's no highlights in the background, so therefore the white and the silver of the birch stands out and is prominent against that background, which works. So yeah, that's that final shot. God, these kites are amazing. So close. I might just go and see if I can. You never know, I might be able to get a shot of them. You can't see them, but there's 3 red kites just flying right over the top of these trees here. Beautiful to watch. Oh, he's landed in. Oh, I'm going to get my camera out. Oh, he's in the tree. Right. I've got the telephoto. I'm going to have a go. No promises, but wait there. Ah, missed them. I'm rubbish at wildlife photography. They flew around the top for a while. One landed. One was back in the tree. One landed in the tree for a second, then he disappeared. I'm not in the right place for them. And I think if I walk around that way, they'll disappear. Oh, he's landed back in the tree again. Oh, no. Oh, such a shame. I'd love to get a shot of one. No. No. He's gone. Right. Where was I? Silver birch. Simple shot. Here it is coming up now, and I think this will probably be my last shot, because I've overdone my exercise and I need to get back. So thank you for watching today. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out, but it's been really nice to get out and get a bit of fresh air and a walk, and yeah, it just helps your mind. It really does. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you whenever I'm out next, whenever that may be. So you take care and you stay safe, and we'll see you soon.